So throughout the pandemic, I would say I've been following the science as much, as much as I can do, as someone who's not a scientist. Um, like I wear the mask. I get the idea. The only thing is, because I'm a bit sort of slipshod, a little bit careless. Sometimes the mask stays in the same pocket for a long time, in the same jacket pocket, and it gets covered up by the phone and all sorts of debris, that you get at the bottom of the pocket, which you don't really know what it is. It gets into the mask, gets little bits, and you just stick it on because you've forgotten your mask. So even though I want to do the laboratory controlled tests mask approval rating, I can't do it quite as satisfactory as I think the scientists require. But I try my best. But it took a bit of a low the other day because my son was sneezing a lot in the car on the way to the supermarket, and I thought I gave him the tissue, and he's only young, and he blew his nose into the mask and gave it back to me, and then I put it on because I didn't have a mask, and I was like looking at his snot, thinking, well, I love my son. It's I'll do anything for him, and I didn't really know what to do because when you go into somewhere where you have to wear a mask. So I was like looking, I didn't know, so I just put it on, and I thought, what his snot is like my snot, really. In one sense, it's the same genealogy. I thought the scientists would approve of that, but it didn't feel comfortable. And then, in fact, I started sneezing myself a bit. I don't know, some sort of reaction. It's a bit like when you go into a dirty toilet and you see a mess. You, yeah. So, but as I said, conceptually, I'm following the science 100%. But I think as a human being, we're all prone to not quite getting 100% sometimes, according to the scientists. Cheers.